Today, I'm turning myself into Kim Kardashian, specifically this glam that Ariel did on her. I watched Ariel's entire makeup breakdown on how he did this look, so we are going to recreate it. He said he always preps the skin with the vitamin-enriched face base from Bobbi Brown. We are gonna lather it on. Next, he went right into brows. I'm gonna use this really thin MAC brow pencil to lightly fill in any sparse areas of my brows. I already have pretty thick brows, so I'm not gonna do too much. He starts with eyes, which is something I never do, so I'm really intrigued. And he starts with a little bit of concealer just to prime the eyes for the shadow. I have most of the same exact products that he uses, so I'm gonna try to recreate this exactly like he did. Sets that in place with a little bit of translucent powder. For eyeshadow, he uses a Skin by Kim palette. I don't know if I have the exact one that he uses, but this one will work. He said he mixed a bunch of warm shades, kept it pretty simple, but just enough to bring some warmth to the eyes. This is the classic glam eyeshadow palette, and I'm not even kidding you guys. Ever since I've gotten it, I've used this pretty much every single day. It is such a good palette. Shades are just so good. After that, I'm gonna do this little wing right on the outer corner. I use the Urban Decay 24-hour Glide On eye pencils with a little brush. For the skin, he said he uses the Huda Beauty Easy Blur foundation, so that's what I'm gonna do. It is such a stunning foundation. I'm in the shade Toasted Coconut. Perfect for a flawless full coverage look. Like, look at the skin. The contour, I'm gonna take the Makeup by Mario contour stick in the shade Medium Dark. I'm gonna use this to chisel out my cheekbone. I'm gonna contour my nose just a little bit on the side. For concealer, he said he used the Dior Forever concealer, so I'm gonna put a little bit of this underneath my eyes, like so. He mixed in a little bit of the peach concealer from Huda Beauty, so I'm also gonna do that. I'm just gonna start blending. I'm a little nervous. I never mixed in the peach before like this, I don't think. Ooh, it's creating a very beautiful color. Moving on to this side. I think I need to start doing that more. Like, my under eyes look flawless. Next up for blush, he says he goes in with powder blush. For that pink, I'm gonna take Laura Mercier in the shade Strawberry. He says he focuses it on the apples of the cheeks first. Really gets a nice pigment there. And then with whatever's left on the brush, he just starts diffusing it into under eyes. They're looking so good. Then uses a pink powder to set the under eyes. So I'm gonna use the new Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake. With this, I'm gonna set just the under eye, bringing it outward. The rest of the face, I'm gonna use the shade Pound Cake to eliminate some of the oiliness on my forehead. So said he uses the Mario translucent powder to reverse contour underneath right here. I'm gonna lightly dust away the excess. Going back in and adding some bronzer underneath my lower lash line. Also gonna tightline a little bit with the warmest shade in this palette. For mascara, he uses this one from Lancome. So that's what I'm gonna do. Whoa, now that's a good mascara. Gotta get the bottom lashes. And now moving on to the lips. I have the exact lip combo that he used, so I'm going in with MAC Core to line the lips. And he uses the Skin by Kim matte lipstick, shade 03, and then a little bit of number 7 right on the center. And he goes in with a little bit of the Laneige sleeping mask, but I'm gonna use the Kylie Skin lip butter instead for just a touch of shine. And there you go. That is my recreation of Kim Kardashian's makeup look done by Ariel. Absolutely obsessed with this look.